So the goal here is to not just simply call yourself a captain, but to actually behave as one as well. So if you think about the behavior of a captain of a ship, does he just see litter on the ground and walk by it? Or would he stop and pick it up? He might think to himself, wow, that janitor sure is slacking today. He probably does have that thought as he does it, but he will stop on his way from point A to point B, pick up the litter and go to the trash can. And on the way to the trash can, he might say, oh my gosh, this trash is overflowing. And then he'll have to go and find out who's in charge of that and get that issue addressed. But always, when he's going from point A to point B, there's always a situational awareness of the environment and what's going on. And he will correct things along the way that need to be corrected. So if you want your wife to have a high level of respect for you, you can't simply wait for her to ask for your help. Step out of your mental bubble that you're living in as a man and start scanning your house and your marriage. She shouldn't have to remind you of tasks that are yours in the marriage. You should be able to look at the environment and see that it's a disaster. You should be able to just look and see that something's not working and step in and assess what needs to be done to get the ship operating right. She shouldn't have to ask you to watch the kids so she could take a bath. You should be able to look at her and think this woman doesn't have the proper time she needs to take care of herself. She shouldn't have to ask you to take her out on a date once in a while. You should know that marriage requires constant nurturing and that you need to proactively set those up. If you just use the power of intentional observation, it would take your marriage up to a whole nother level.